I don't know if that's West.
Never eat soggy waffles. To you, this would be West.
Okay, I was like, to me, yes.
You're West.
To the world. You know how I learned my Northeast, Southwest? It was, well, never eat soggy waffles, but it was because of the Little League World Series. And my sister had a really big crush on one of the players from Hawaii when we were little. And then I, you know,
Wonder where he is today.
I don't know. I forgot his name, but he was second base and he was number 2. I remember that back in the day. But she had such a big crush on him, and I, as a little sister, have to follow along in her footsteps. So I also have a big crush on him. So obviously I'm doing all the things that crush people do, like look into them and shit like that. And they're stalk them, find out where they're living, go there.
When someone has an innocent crush.
Just stand outside of the window and look at them change, look at them walk around in their room.
Okay, let's move it along.
Sorry. Abandoned bit.
Jumping ship, right?
Anyway, to answer the question, it was because his jersey said West, and I knew that Hawaii was this way of California. So in my head, that's how I learned what West was.
Hawaii's West.
Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned that he was from the Hawaii team. Did I mention that?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
Well, yes. So
shout out Mr. Hawaii.
Shout out Mr. Hawaii, Mr. West. That's for you.
Okay, good, huge. Will West.
It was Will West. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Hand Me Down Podcast. We are your hosts. My name's Natalia.
And I'm Alan.
And thank you so very much for joining us for yet another episode.
I am so glad to be here. At the beginning of the pod, or at the beginning of your intro, I felt like a news person. I was like,
I know, I saw you from the corner of my eye. I was like, oh, he perked up. Who are you impressing?
I was like, the camera turned on and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm hitting my mic.
We had to lock in. It's like news people are like the way, I'm sure it happens in real life, but the way it gets depicted in like movies and shit like that, it's like right when they all cut, they're just like, fuck Alan, like you fucking, I'm sorry, that's hella cursive. Cursing.
Well, yeah.
Breaking news, Alan feels like a news anchor and didn't elaborate on his stuff.
Have you, maybe not you, but like, sometimes you get like TikToks of like a teleprompter and it's like, could you be a newscaster? Have you ever done those before?
No, but it seems hard to read off a teleprompter.
It seems hard, and like I feel like when I used to get them before, like maybe a year or two ago, I would suck at them, but I've done it recently and I've been like, wait a minute, and it's all like alliteration. It's like, today is Turkey Trot Tuesday, like blah, 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 like. That
would kill me. Dang, he practiced for 2 years.
I know, for this moment, but have you ever wanted to be a news person? I feel like I have. Maybe it's just a me thing though.
Did you have like a news station at your school?
No.
I didn't have that either, but I was jealous of everybody.
Right? I was like, I want to make us. Yeah, have a podcast. Of course you fucking idiots wanted to be
like,
the newscasters
I don't know. I don't think I wanted to be in front of the mic.
Let's do it right now.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to what high school are we?
Welcome to the Creek Lake Double Balboa High School.
Was that your high school?
No, it's just, I just feel like that's a typical name of a high school.
That's long. Creek Double,
no,
what?
Creek Lake Double Balboa High School.
That's, okay, guys. That's crazy. I'm not tripping, right?
I guess so, but because if you think about it in movies, the schools are always named something lake or something creek or something wood.
Like, I guess, but why does it gotta be double? Double, triple Balboa Lake, bro.
The bigger, the better. Damn.
Okay, well, we found our high school name.
Yeah.
Balboa Creek.
No. Creekwood Double Balboa
I gotta
High
fucking
School.
write this down.
Creekwood Double Balboa Lake High School. Watch every time we repeat it, it's something different.
Creekwood Double Balboa Lake High School.
Go Eagles.
We did it.
We did the news anchor. Anyway, you're excited to be here. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited you're here listening. And as always, we do a little rundown of the episode. Today is a little bit more of like a fun episode, I would say.
Sort of. The middle is interesting, and we're going to talk about something.
Oh, okay. He has something up his sleeve that I don't know.
But the main bit, I feel like we switched it up today. My internet corner is a little bit more serious.
Okay.
But the chorizo con huevos of the episode is pretty silly.
Perfect. So as if you are a returning episode listener, you know that our structure is basically we catch up for a little bit. We dive into mostly Alan's internet corner, what he's been seeing. He tells me what he's been seeing on the internet and I react. And then we go into the big old chorizo con huevo of the episode, which today is going to be as seen on TV. But not in my house. Yes.
Never in my house. Sometimes in your house, which we'll get to.
Yes, I did add that. But it's just going to be a fun little, let's have a nostalgic conversation type of episode.
Nostalgic. The holidays are coming up. So we got to kind of do it. It's sort of a theme. We didn't want to go classic. Last time for last Christmas, we made gingerbread houses, which was fun.
It was fun, but I couldn't multitask. I usually am a really good multitasker.
Comment down below if you guys were there for that episode.
Only OGs know when I had my long hair.
Oh my God. Yeah. I feel like it's weird to remember that before time.
It really is. I don't really watch anything from that.
I mean, me neither.
Imagine that's all I watch. Wanting to go back.
Well, we always catch up first. So how are you, Natalia?
I am doing good. This is post Thanksgiving weekend. So Thanksgiving was this last weekend.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah. So I got to go home for that. And that was really fun to be there for the weekend and eating good, eating well. And just seeing the family. That was very nice. And it makes me excited to go back for Christmas because it's always my grandma deadass thought I was going to stay in San Jose the entire time from Thanksgiving to Christmas because she called me the other day. She's
the dream.
Yeah, she called me I think she kind of maybe assumed it would be school, but even school doesn't have that break. Okay, then I don't know. She's tripping.
Yeah, at all. Even high school, right?
But she called me literally the other day. She's just Mija, what are you doing? I was like, I'm at work in Los Angeles. And she was like, oh shit, I thought you were here. I thought you were going to be here the whole time. I'm like, nah, girl. I mean, I wish, but she was going to make dinner and she
had
plans. Yeah. And I had bills to pay, I guess, but
adult things.
I know.
What was the best thing that you had to eat this Thanksgiving?
My dad tried a new way to season the ham. So my family's responsible for making the ham. And he did kind of more of a barbecue dry rub type of thing. And he had me pour the seasoning on there. So I take credit for seasoning that. But it was his concoction.
But I mean, you had to it's a balancing game.
Yeah,
too little, not enough flavor. Too much flavor and sodium.
I mean, I wish I could take that, but he was the one literally telling me stop, go.
Okay. All on him.
And then his joke was just if this new way of seasoning it turns out bad, it's your fault. That was kind of his joke.
Classic.
And I was like, but if it's good.
Hey guys, if it's bad, I didn't make it.
If it's good, I made it.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah, dude. So it was. Let me tell you, it was good.
It was good.
It was so good.
Ham was the best thing.
We were doing taste tests before we took it to my tia's house where she hosts. And we deadass were all right, we can only have one taste test because this was fucking good. And if we just kept snacking,
all right, guys, we got to make a new one because this is staying home.
We're just eating all of it. It was good. It was really good. What about you?
I was also in charge of ham myself.
Oh yes,
a ham for my family.
Yes.
I didn't do anything fancy. I did a sugar rub, honey, whatever, classic, But it was pretty good too. Not to toot my own horn. Everybody loved it. It was juicy. It wasn't dry. Super easy to make too. Way easier than the turkey. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, don't put me in charge of the turkey.
But my cousin made mac and cheese and it was so good.
I love mac and cheese.
It was so good. And I feel I know it's going to sound stupid, but I feel sometimes mac and cheese is too cheesy. The cheese taste is too strong sometimes. Yeah. But it was perfect. Ugh, just cheesy enough. Again, that fine balance. Not too little, not too I'm fucking Goldilocks.
I was about to be fucking Goldilocks over here.
But I think that, and then my brother made he made pecan pie, however you say it.
I've never had.
I've had it before, and it might have been from Sam's Club, the pre-made ones, and I kind of liked it. I was it's pretty good. His was magical.
Really?
The best pie I've ever had. Across the board. And I'm not like a huge pie person either way, but like the best pie.
Dang. He's not even being biased or anything.
I'm not.
Dang.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I know he knows how to throw it down in that kitchen. So that's cool. Oh, I got to taste one of his bakes one day. Yeah. But hell yeah. Well,
how else you been?
I have been good. I learned today that we have a new listener. And it's my therapist.
Oh my God. You know what? When I broke up with my therapist, I kind of, no, I'm not going to say this. I kind of felt being like, because she was just like, oh, you know, sometimes people miss me. They like just shoot me a random email. Like, because I graduated therapy. So she was just like, you know, some people like, once they're finished with therapy, they like send me a random message, like it's okay, like it's fine. And I was like, and if you miss me, boy, I got something for you.
Plug in your podcast with your therapist.
Wait, so how did your therapist find out then?
Well, because I thought that I had mentioned in our sessions that we started up again, and we had been kind of like testing out spacing.
You hear about that, listeners? You're in her therapy. Be nice to her.
Be nice. I'm like, and then this person commented. Imagine.
Unironically, I feel like that's what influencer therapists go through sometimes.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
Like people who.
Yeah, because it's a lot. I'm just like, we're a little channel, but like for bigger ones, everybody always has something to say. I'm like, damn.
Go ahead.
But
sorry.
yeah, so I mean, she's probably listening now. Like, hey, girl. Hi. I came up and literally it was today's session.
Oh,
It came up and she was just like, I didn't know you were back doing the podcast. I was like, girl, it's been a minute. I was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God, the last time I heard you were just thinking about it.
It has been a minute. Shout out for all of you guys who have been here. This is episode 37.
I think it was the end of the summer when we started up again.
Pull it up, but keep on going.
Yeah, but she was just like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, and then she said she was going to tune in. So I was like,
That's crazy.
Watch her not tune in.
You quiz her.
I quiz her in the next session. So what was the cold open?
Yeah. Oh my God. Episode 26. So we've filmed 10 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 months ago.
Look at us. Consistent finally. But other than the new listener, on Monday, me and Milena had the opportunity to watch Wicked as a double feature.
How was that?
So
long movies.
Wicked and Wicked for Good with a 13-minute intermission in the middle.
Oh my God. Why? So specific.
And they said it was because there was like 13 clock ticks or something. Like it had to do with Wicked. They said it was intentional. I don't know. But so it was, and it had a Q&A with the director at the end. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of like, okay, I have to go see Mr. John M. Chu because I love John M. Chu. Like I love Step Up 3,
his discography,
Rich Asians and the Heights. Like it's so good. We didn't know it was going to be a double feature when we pulled up. We thought it was just going to be Wicked for Good. And like he was
when you pulled up?
No, when we got the tickets. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then we were kind of like, is it a double feature? Like, and like we pulled up and it said like the theater said like Wicked and Wicked for Good. And today I was like, both movies, goddamn.
You don't think he's there for that, for the whole thing?
No,
right?
No.
He comes in. Right
Imagine he's just like listening for the reactions. Ooh, But that was really like fun. Obviously, me and Lena love Wicked, so we were chill, like sitting through it.
Yeah.
And I had watched. That was my first time watching the first one again in like months, which has been a long time. So it was kind of, and I still got chills, and I still teared up. And what about it? And then that would be my second time watching Wicked for Good, and I was just like, this is just amazing. Like just this whole like project, this whole movie. And then just hearing John M. Chu talk about his movie, that man was geeking out and I loved to see it. Like obviously Wicked has been such a huge part of his life since like 2020. I think they said they started working on it. I could be mistaken. but he like knows his movie inside out, obviously, as a director.
And after so long, because didn't they film them back to back? So it's like
he would
it's
film.
been a while
they would
since
film
they actually filmed it.
some scenes for good, and then some scenes for the first one. Like they treated it like a whole single movie essentially. But he was like so excited about the movie. Like he was just like geek out, and he'd tell us like really fun behind the scenes stories and just like creative choices behind XYZ. And like it was just nice to hear a director talk about the work rather than like themselves, if that makes sense. I feel like I've gone to some Q&As also where the director's just kind of like really shy and like doesn't really like but he was like like he was like an explosion of energy, and like anything that he said, he always brought it back to Cynthia and Ariana and just being like giving them their flowers, like always giving them their flowers and stuff, and all the cast and the crew. So it was him, it was a producer, Mark Platt, and it was the editor that did the Q&A. And that was so cool. Like me and Milena were like, I'm so inspired. Like,
yeah, an editor's an interesting choice. That I feel
that editor has worked with John M. Chu for his past 3 projects, I think. So they're like, they've got it down. Yeah, like the way that they work. And then I don't remember if he said Ben Platt or Mark Platt. It's his dad, Mark Platt.
Mark Platt.
Yeah,
you did. Yeah. I would have caught that.
Imagine. Not Benji from Pitch Perfect.
I've got the magic in me.
Performing gives me such a rush.
I always quote that.
You do.
Or like when I'm doing something, I'm like, it gives me such a rush.
Performing gives me such a rush. That's what we say when we turn off the podcast recording. At the end, when we say bye, we go, performing gives me such a rush. But yeah, so that was really cool and like really inspirational to listen to, and I'm so grateful for that. My friend Oscar gave me the tickets.
Shout out.
So big shout out to Oscar. Oh my god. But
this is for you.
We don't have the buttons.
No, I do.
Oh, is it
but I
last
don't remember.
Week's?
No. They're just from the machine.
Oh, okay. Oscar, this
is for you.
Okay.
The applause is in there somewhere.
Okay. That's all right. But that's literally me. So how have you been?
I have been chilling. I actually have something really embarrassing that happened to me 30, 40 minutes ago.
Really?
Maybe a little bit when I just got here.
Okay.
I was parallel parking, and I was parallel parking not between 2 cars, but between 2 red spaces.
Okay.
Or like red, right?
Yeah,
on the curb. And it was like perfectly for 1 car where I could fit to park. And then, but it was kind of narrow, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get off of my car to see if I'm in the red. And I don't know what, I like just get out of my car. I thought I had put my car in park.
It just does.
You know what? It was in reverse. It was in reverse.
Okay.
So I like kind of step out, and it's so crazy how fast it goes when you're like not in control, or like when you don't have your foot on the brake and you just let it go. It's crazy how fast it goes. And I was like, oh shit. And like I've always thought about this happening, and I'm like, I feel like I've trained for this my whole life. So I like went back in the car, looked for that brake, and went kirk. Thankfully no one saw. I didn't move that much, but it felt like a lot.
And if a car had been behind you, dude, that would have been bad.
Yes.
Damn, you were ghost riding the whip.
Yeah. I was doing what's that challenge? Where they are dancing next to the car, like the Drake challenge.
Oh my god!
In My Feelings challenge.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. I remember it because it was in YouTube Rewind.
I was like, you should know you're Drake's biggest fan.
He was not my top artist this year. Which do you want to talk about that too? Maybe.
Mine wasn't really that interesting, but
what was it?
It was just because I always listen to my music on shuffle, so I feel like
it was like, super random.
It was random, or I just listened to Chromacopia 1,000 times. So like my top artist was Tyler, but other than Chromacopia, I don't really have too many Tyler songs.
Okay.
But I loved Chromacopia. I really liked it.
Do you like his new album?
I haven't even looked into that one yet.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
I believe it.
Those 2 albums are one of my favorites. He was also he was my 5th top artist and my 5th top album, Chromacopia. It was Chromacopia.
Yeah.
First was Bad Bunny, duh.
Artist, yeah.
Top 5 songs were his too, like a top album. Second was Sabrina Carpenter. Third was Skylar Uchis. Fourth was Kendrick, I think.
Okay.
In that order.
Yeah.
Somewhat in that order.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I honestly didn't like study it enough to like I couldn't tell you without looking right now.
I see.
But I just know that Tyler was number 1, Beyonce was number 2, and then I don't remember.
Okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
So you know her taste. What the fuck was I talking about?
You were talking about your car, and you were ghostwriting the whip. And
because Drake wasn't in my he wasn't in my top 5. Surprisingly, Kali Uchis always, I feel like it's always there, and I feel like I don't listen to her that often. But you know what? I feel like that happened a couple of years ago where I like wasn't listening to Bruno Mars as much.
Oh yeah, you talked about that in the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
And then I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I haven't listened to you in like, I feel like I didn't listen to you this year, but I feel like some of them are grandfathered in, so we'll see. That's my theory. That's my conspiracy theory. Other than that, I've been playing Fortnite.
Yes, you have.
Because of the Simpsons update. Which is over now, even as we're shooting this. But I just wanted to say that Fortnite is like, people tap into popular culture in different ways. Gamers, it's definitely Fortnite. I can't believe how much of like pop culture, internet culture trends make it into Fortnite. You know, it's like their hub, their connection to what's going out. I feel like for other people, it's obviously like social media or like music or like podcasts or whatever. For gamers, it's that. It's crazy.
I think about that all the time. Like, think about the beginnings of Fortnite, which I didn't play, but I had some friends that did. But I'm like, damn, dude.
And it's all really marketing, right?
Yeah.
Like
100%.
Fucking Stranger Things has all their packs. Like,
bruh, I know somebody, like, I forgot what year this was, but I know somebody in that like marketing room for Fortnite was like, we need to expand our horizons with the gamers. You know who we need to get? The gays, the LGBT. How are we going to do that? Ariana Grande skin. Yeah. Hella gay people tapped in, myself included.
Me with The Simpsons. I tapped in.
For real.
And now they have a Marty McFly skin, so I'm like all up in there as well.
Yeah. So I'm all up in them. And that island just.
But yeah, that's been fun. Yeah. Talked about Thanksgiving. I wanted to go on an AI rant, but maybe I'll save it for later.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have an episode about that.
A whole episode.
Yeah.
I could talk for ages on the AI rant.
Bad,
AI,
by the way.
Bad.
But I feel like I will skip that in consideration of time. My internet corner.
Yes.
Was there anything else for you, actually?
No.
Okay. My internet corner is something that happened very recently. Okay. So by the time this comes out, it might not be as recent. But if you wanted our takes on it, here are going to be our takes. What do you know about the Oklahoma essay?
I don't know.
University of Oklahoma, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to put you on.
I'm scared.
Actually, I'm going to need you to tap in.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to put your
headphones in
here. I'm going to show you something that I think kind of summarizes it pretty well, and then we're going to do a little tiny bit of a deep dive.
Thank you. Okay.
Just because I think it's fascinating. If you don't have too much to say about it, we can move on to the fun stuff. But I just want to see what you have to say.
Okay.
Here. First of all, jump scare.
She looks like a chav. Chav check.
Oh my! Did you introduce me to that? Yeah. I had no idea what the hell that was.
Chav check.
Oh my God. Explain that to our listeners, because I also maybe need some.
It was, from my understanding, it's like British girls who are from a certain part of Britain, but I'm not sure which kind. But they like cake on their makeup, and it's usually like super dark bronzer, but super light. God, I'm blanking out the parts.
Bags?
No.
Like, me, what I have under my eyes. Not everybody has them.
Concealer. It's like super dark bronzer, super light concealer, and just like really pink like lipstick, and it just looks really bad. Like
2016.
Yeah, very
makeup-ish.
2016 kind of. But I guess they were called chavs. So like there was like a TikTok trying to be like chav check, and you do your makeup like that. But anyway, that's what this girl kind of looks like to me.
Do you remember the fucking what was like that the ugly challenge?
Oh my God.
What was it called?
I don't know. The glow up challenge?
No, it was like the don't judge me challenge.
Wait. The don't judge me challenge?
Wait.
Is that where they like give themselves like unibrows and like fake acne and glasses?
Don't judge me challenge.
Ew. Don't judge me compilation.
Oh my god.
I can listen. I fucking hate this
They would
song.
like outline their lips, unibrow, black dots on your face.
And it was to the song Cheerleader, which I hate this fucking song.
I liked it.
Of course you liked it.
But you know what? I feel like there's been variations of this trend.
Don't judge me challenge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like social media was more fun when that was going on. So
I guess maybe a little bit less. Okay, so now back to my depressing.
Oh, sorry.
Little bit of stuff. Okay, we're gonna go and I'm gonna play it now.
I just did the assignment and turned it in, and I talked about the Bible in it. That is, I view all of my opinions in the world through the Bible.
Samantha Fulnecki is a junior at OU. She says when she submitted an essay reacting to an article for her psychology class, she got a 0. The graduate instructor, who is transgender, was the one grading it. They called it offensive and said it lacked empirical evidence.
So I gave my opinion, and not just my opinion, but that's like the Bible says that God created male and female, and anything that's not from God or glorifying to God is glorifying to the enemy.
Here are excerpts of the essay. She says, society pushing the lie of multiple genders is demonic and believes it's against God's will.
That's what I meant by that. The demonic thing is that I didn't mean for that to be offensive, but the truth will naturally offend people. And so I think that's why people are kind of viewing that as offensive.
So, would you have a problem having a transgender teacher?
I wouldn't. Not if they're able to separate their kind of beliefs and things from grading, then I don't, really care who my professors are.
She was supposed to be graded on whether there was an understanding of the article, whether it was a clear reaction, and whether the main ideas were organized in a coherent discussion. She got a 0 out of 25 points and filed a complaint against OU, claiming her religious freedom was violated. That instructor's been put on administrative leave.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
doesn't that
cartoon blinks, bruh.
Doesn't that fill you with rage?
The way, okay.
And kind of sorrow.
Yes, the way that she was kind of like struggling to answer the question, like, would you have an issue with it? She'd be like, no, I'd be okay with it as long as they're able to separate their beliefs from school. AKA what she didn't do.
What she did, that was one of the top comments. Like what she failed to do herself.
Yeah. I'm like, girl. Anyway, I'm going to hit a sound effect.
Beautiful.
Oh, I forgot I'm not plugged in. Sorry.
Let's plug Natalia back in because that's the only video that I have for today.
What was it? I had FOMO. That was for that girl. She had a funny ass last name too. I mean, not to make fun of last names, but
that was crazy.
Okay.
I think the fact where she was like, I wasn't trying to offend anyone. I just think what you do is demonic. She like circled around that sentence so much and said literally the opposite of what she first said, which is that she wasn't trying to offend, and then offends or does something that would offend someone.
What did she say? What was her quote? Like, the truth is going to offend people, or like
the truth will naturally offend people.
That's crazy. The truth will naturally offend people.
Do you want to read her essay?
We're gonna read her essay.
It's 650 words.
Okay. Do you want me to do a dramatic reading, or
if you want?
It's literally just this.
This is the rubric. I also pulled up the rubric. We're gonna grade her essay.
Okay, so it's just 2 pages.
Yes. So what you got? The prompt was to respond to an article that they had read.
any article they're choosing?
I believe it was an article that was assigned to them.
Okay.
So kind of interact with it, you know,
Yeah.
in a 650 word essay,
Okay.
which is nothing.
Okay. Do you want to go over the rubric first so that we know what we're looking for?
Yes. Okay.
I'm dead that you
let's
have the
zoom
rubric.
in. No, because people were like, dude, look, like if you look into it, it's crazy.
Read
oh my
the
God.
damn-
Oh my God.
Read the rules.
You must write a 650 word body of text, double-spaced reaction paper demonstrating that you read the assigned article and includes a thoughtful reaction to the material presented in the article. Points will be deducted when papers are deficient in any of these areas. I will deduct 10 points if your paper is between 620. Okay, whatever, right? Please remember that your reaction to the paper should not be a summary, but rather a thoughtful discussion of some aspect of the article. Possible approaches to the reaction of papers include a discussion of why you think the topic is important and worthy of study or not. And they just list a whole bunch of like
Things
places where you can bounce
go.
off of, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is the grading scale. Does the paper show a clear tie into the assigned article? That's 10 points. Does the paper present a thoughtful reaction or response to the article rather than a summary? 10 points. Is the paper clearly written? 5 points. That's it.
And this is like a gender class. Gender.
It is a psychology class.
Okay. Oh, yes. You're right. But on
Here
the
it
topic
is.
of gender.
Yes.
Is what I must. Okay. A dramatic reading of the Oklahoma essay, 2025. This article was very thought-provoking and caused me to thoroughly evaluate the idea of gender and the role it plays in our society. The article discussed peers using teasing as a way to enforce gender norms. I do not necessarily see this as a problem. God made male and female and made us differently from each other on purpose and for a purpose.
Pause. What is that sentence? Can you run it back?
God made male and female and made us differently from each other on purpose and for a purpose.
Go on.
Okay. God is very intentional with what he makes, and I believe trying to change that would only do more harm. Gender roles and tendencies should not be considered stereotypes in quotation marks. Women naturally want to do womanly things because God created us with those womanly desires in our hearts. The same goes for men. God created men in the image of his courage and strength, and he created women in the image of his beauty. He intentionally created women differently than men, and we should live our lives with that in mind. It is frustrating to me when I read articles like this and discussion posts from my classmates of so many people trying to conform to the same mundane opinion so they do not step on people's toes. I think that is a cowardly and insincere way to live. It is important to use the freedom of speech we have been given in this country, and I personally believe that eliminating gender in our society would be detrimental, as it pulls us farther from God's original plan for humans. It is perfectly normal for kids to follow gender quote-unquote stereotypes because that is how God made us. The reason so many girls want to feel womanly and care for others in a motherly way is not because they feel pressured to fit into societal norms. It is because God created and chose them to reflect his beauty and his compassion in that way. In Genesis, God says that it is not good for man to be alone. So he created a helper for man, which is woman. Many people assume the word helper in this context can be condescending and offensive to women. However, the original word is Hebrew is ezer kenegdo, that directly translates to helper equal to. Additionally, God describes himself in the Bible using ezer kenegdo, or helper, and he describes his Holy Spirit as our helper as well. This shows the importance God places on the role of the helper, women's roles. God does not view women as less significant than men.
I'm so bored. God, I feel like this is more than 650 words.
This is definitely more than 650 words, right? So 10 points off the rubric.
Went over.
Way over. This is also about the Bible.
Not about the article.
Not about the article at all. Let me see if I could quickly paraphrase the rest of it. It's just more about being helpers, and kind of pushing against gender stereotypes and instead embracing them, because that's what our good Lord and Savior wanted. There's talks about pressuring people to be, I guess, gender freedom is putting pressure on people to be more female if they're male or more. and okay, wait, hold on. I just see this first sentence and I want to see where she goes with this. I did not read the rest of it.
Ahead.
I do not want kids to be teased or bullied in school. However, pushing the lie that everyone has their own truth and everyone can do whatever they want and be whoever they want is not biblical whatsoever. The Bible says that our lives are not our own and that our lives and bodies belong to the Lord and his glory. I live my life based on this truth and firmly believe that there would be less gender issues and insecurities in children if they were raised knowing that they do not belong to themselves, but they belong to the Lord. Wow.
Interesting. You know, first of all, what do you think?
I think she didn't follow the rubric. I think you can't get mad when you didn't follow instructions. I think it was very... What? I wish I could remember the quote that the TA said, or not the TA, the instructor said. But it was basically like, it just lacked so much. Like, you know what I mean?
Can the reader assess whether the student has read the assigned article?
I couldn't tell you for the life of me what the article was about.
Right? Right? Like, okay, part of the rubric, don't summarize, but it said don't just summarize. Like, I want to know some stuff.
Yeah.
The article was mentioned at the beginning to intro and at the end, not the middle.
Not the middle at all.
Does the paper provide a reaction, reflection, discussion of some aspect of the article rather than a summary?
Mm-mm.
Are the main ideas and thoughts organized into a coherent discussion? Is the writing clear enough to follow without multiple rereadings? You did it without multiple rereadings, but that sentence I made you read again, yeah. I had to reread that.
Yeah. I mean, I think like if I argue yes, or if she's arguing yes, that at least give me 5 points, you know, but ultimately checking this off, but not the rest that were more important. I'm like, girl, do you really deserve those 5 points?
She got the 0 and then she went to Turning Point USA.
Okay.
And to the governor.
Okay.
And now the professor is placed on leave. On academic leave.
Wow.
This is interesting. I don't think it was because she was talking about religion.
That they got placed on leave?
No, that they got a 0 on this, right? That's the girl's argument. Is that she was talking about religion, so the professor gave her an automatic 0.
Oh,
that's what she thinks.
Okay.
There is a world in where you can write this essay in a better way that engages with two schools of thought, of where the article takes a more academic and empirical approach to gender, while the Bible takes a more authoritarian take on it.
You are not for you. You are for the Lord.
Which is this body of text. One body of text is what matters.
If she would have tied in the article, be like, this section of the article talks about this. This is my counter argument. Maybe she would have gotten points.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, these beliefs come from somewhere. Because my thing would have been like, okay, you're literally talking about gender norms and gender roles and expectations. Where do those come from? You say they come from the Bible and from God. This article says they come from there. Okay, that's where you're going to have your discussion, referencing the article and where they think it comes from and where you think it comes from. No.
Yeah.
You just went on a rant about your fellow classmates, about your teachers.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. Girl. That's so sad that the instructor's on leave.
Yeah.
As of now still?
Yep.
That's stupid.
So, yeah, that was my internet corner. It's kind of crazy.
That is just, not to be a boomer, but that is a problem with today's society. It's like, I feel like academics are being attacked left and right for the past like 5 years, maybe even longer. And I just started tapping into it 5 years, but it's like, is this a Catholic school?
No,
it's just like it's
a public school, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you think if it was a student of another religion that is not of European descent, do you think, and they got a 0, do you think that this, like, that teacher that gave him a 0 would be put on leave?
I don't know, but I know that there wouldn't be so many people defending her, and you know, they'd be like, actually, those people who are defending this girl would be like, yeah, he deserves a 0, fucking religious extremism. Which is like, that's the dumb part, right? We're and this is like the conservative, and look, I get people having their faiths. I do. Both raised Catholics. And this is the Christian nationalism that we're talking about, where they want all of the U.S. to follow the Bible, but God forbid if it was another religion, right? And there's people who defend Christian nationalism. We're like, what's so wrong with wanting to live by the Bible? That some of us might not want to.
Yeah.
How would you like it if you had to read the Quran or do anything else from any of the other religions? And those religions were the ones that dictated the law. You would call it Sharia law, which is what they were throwing at Mamdani, like, oh, he's going to instate Sharia law from his faith into New York. You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to talking about fucking, it's a public research university.
Okay.
Let's get back to talking about as seen on TV. What a transition.
We're moving on to the chorizo con huevo.
Thank you, guys. I know we heard you loud and clear. We are going to be talking about stuff that we always saw on TV, and maybe what we actually had and what we always wanted. So we're going to take a little trip down memory lane and maybe reflect on whether or not we would still want it right now.
Maybe.
So do you want to start? Okay, we'll start with you because I feel like you had some of these.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the as seen on TVs are just basically like advertisements or commercials.
Yeah.
For products, for toys.
Is that seen on TV? Is that like a specific like kind of brand, or is it like?
I think it is. I think it is.
Like, it has that little thingy.
The
it's
red,
like
the red
yeah.
logo. Yeah. So
it's like the Viva logo on YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Or on music videos.
We're gonna be talking about that, but also maybe just general commercials that, you know, we saw on TV, because that's the way we got advertisement back then, was cable television.
And I miss it.
I do.
I could write a whole essay about that.
About cable television advertisement.
Yeah. Or just cable TV in general.
No, because when I was looking up commercials for this, I was just getting hit left and right with just so many nostalgic, like, I miss those freaky Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercials.
Freaky.
Where they're like licking each other.
Yeah.
I miss the Pop-Tart commercials, the Respect the Pouch Capri Sun commercials, did I say Pop-Tarts already? But no, the Pop-Tart commercials.
The Crush Cups.
Oh yeah, the Dunwell's Crush Cup. Whoever won that sweepstake, I don't know.
I think this is the second time we mentioned it.
But so that's basically what we're going to be talking about.
What did you have?
I had a couple of things that had iconic commercials tied to them. First on my list is a pillow pet. It's a pillow. It's a pet. It's a pillow pet.
That was on my list of really wanted one.
You yearned for a pillow pet. Which one would you have chosen? You're giving me monkey.
Okay.
Sorry.
Clip that.
No, out of context. I feel like as a little boy you would have wanted the monkey one.
Probably. I like monkeys. I think, whoa, buff
Freddy
Duolingo.
Fazbear.
What is like the penguin?
Okay, actually, you know what? You do give me penguin.
Penguin boy.
Now that was there a monkey? Did I just make that up?
Yeah.
Okay, there was
It's
that
right
one.
there.
Yes, because my cousin had that one. That's so funny.
Which one did you have?
I had a cat. So it was like a black cat.
Why did you want this?
Okay.
And
It
where
was
did you
this
get
one,
it?
yes.
Yeah.
I got it for free actually. I got it because when I was 12 years old, I tore my meniscus and had to go to had to have surgery, and the nurses thought that I was much younger, so they got me like a little like, don't be scared, like so they gifted me a pillow pet. Like I remember walking into that surgery room and there's a pillow pet on the bed.
That's cute.
And they were just like, we thought you were gonna be much younger, and I was like,
I'll still fucking take it.
dude, that pillow pet came to college with me.
Aww.
That pillow pet lived in Westwood.
Aww.
That pillow pet, and then I had to throw it away because it was musty, bro. Like that pillow pet, I was always there.
That's so fun. Yeah, I always saw the commercials. I feel like literally, I mean, and this might say a lot about marketing to kids, but I feel like I wanted one just because of the fucking song.
Yeah, because the song was
banger.
good. The song was hella good. My sister had a unicorn. So that one she actually paid for.
Classic.
Classic. But yes, so I had a pillow pet. The next item that I had was Floam.
Floam.
Floam. Do you know what Floam?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
For those of you who don't know, Floam is like the little foam pebbles that are like,
kind of like slime.
it's kind of like slime
but like foamy,
and a little bit more
like a Rice Krispie,
I guess.
right?
Yeah, but we had only just one little tub, like one Play-Doh tub's worth of Floam. That thing stunk. I would never play with it because it would give me a headache, like from how bad it smelled. It like you know how Play-Doh smells.
Yeah.
Does the smell of Play-Doh kind of make you dizzy?
No,
Okay, well it made me dizzy.
I'm a strong boy.
Sorry. I was just like always like like fainting and shit. But it was like so nasty. It just smelled so plasticky and like chemically, and like not only that, but your hands afterwards would stink of it, and I'd have to like wash my hands so many times. It was nasty. I didn't like Floam. And I think
Bad review.
bad. And I think
Right? Oops.
well, that was my mom swiping to get the Floam. Anyway, I did not like that, and I don't think any of my sisters liked it too because it didn't last long. Like I don't have very
Didn't last long in the rotation.
No, it didn't last long in the rotation. That shit dried up in the closet. The next one that I had was ZooPals.
ZooPals, another banger, another great song.
Another great song. ZooPals. So my mom bought me and my sisters one packet of ZooPals, and we were about to fight to the death to get the one that we wanted. And there's 4 of us. Like there's a lot. Like we all wanted the piggy. We all wanted oink oink, ZooPals. Like we all wanted that damn pig, and we were like beefing so much so that my mom took the ZooPals from us before we could even use them, and she hid them in the garage for years. And then like 7 years later, we're cleaning out the garage, we find the ZooPals, and she was like, do you guys remember this? I literally had to take it away from you guys because you guys were vicious. Like,
I got my first ZooPal when I was 23.
I remember.
Last year. I would always go to Walmart and walk down the plate aisle, never saw them. I was like, fuck, bro, it's a fucking TV exclusive. I don't know how to fucking work that shit. How do I swipe my credit card on the TV or my parents' credit card? And then like I saw them at Tomorrow Final one day last year, and I was like, no fucking way. I feel like I still have some. I'm too scared to use them.
I think we would like treat them like fine china because you guys got me some, right? Yeah, and like I still treated that like fine china, like
for the special occasion. Pull up to Thanksgiving with your own plate.
Exactly. With a ZooPal plate. Another thing that my dad had was a Shamwow.
Again, on my list.
Dude, you know, we did a job at my work for the Shamwow guy. Did I tell you that?
Really?
Yeah, the man from Shamwow.
Wait, isn't he like a Republican? He's gonna run for governor.
Is he?
I believe so. Let's see. Let's search it up. Yeah, I think he might. Maybe I'm like.
Yeah, his name is Vince Offer.
No, well.
He's a screenwriter and film director.
Interesting. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
Anyway.
But go ahead, as you were saying.
Yeah, so we had a Shamwow.
And political candidate. Yep.
Okay. Well.
Come on, show me some stuff.
He was
Shamwow guy is now running for Congress as a Republican. Womp womp. He wants to combat wokeism. Don't buy a Shamwow now.
Fuck a Shamwow. Shit in the Shamwow.
Shit, that on a My Pillow. Fuck that guy too.
Oh my God. So anyway, and I'm pleased to report that the Shamwow was kind of ass. Like it was literally just a towel.
Huge.
It was literally just a microfiber towel.
That makes me happy.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like my dad bought it like just for the purpose of like having it in the car. So like after you get a car wash, you just kind of wipe it down. And it was like, it wasn't that special. There's nothing special about it.
You're right now you're half and half. 2 really good products, 2 really bad products. Let's see what the next one.
MoonSand I loved.
MoonSand
was incredible.
Also on my list, never had it.
It was like we had just like 2 little tubs and the only molds we had were the lid. Like the lid was also a mold and we would just make X's and O's and we would like play tic-tac-toe with the MoonSand. And it was so much fun. I love the MoonSand. Even like as I got older, like occasionally I would find the MoonSand in the closet and I'd be like, oh my God. Just, like,
who was it that had MoonSand in their pocket? Is that
had MoonSand
right? Do you remember that? Was that like on a show or on a video or something?
Why
no,
is that kind of rare?
Right?
Maybe it was like a TikTok skit.
Maybe the guy just has MoonSand in his pocket. Maybe.
I think kinetic sand was MoonSand figured out to the max. If that makes
pushed to its limits. Extreme
MoonSand. MoonSand was a prototype and kinetic sand was like the it thing.
2.0.
MoonSand 2.0.
But better.
They get like the whole fucking like Apple launch products thing.
Yeah.
Like
Taco Bell does that now with their items when they're gonna
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I saw that. That's so funny.
And we're bringing Fritos to the burrito. Fire, by the way.
Yeah, flaming hot.
It's so
flaming
good.
hot. I got a flaming hot grilled cheese burrito.
Yes.
That was good.
Bomb, delicious.
I feel bad for everybody that gets choro that eats Taco Bell.
I know. Couldn't be me ever.
Stop being such a wimp. I'm joking. MoonSand was a hit. Another thing that we had was BottleTops.
Fuck is that?
So BottleTops are just they make your soda can into a bottle.
Wait.
You gotta look up like BottleTop.
Seen on TV.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He's researching it right now.
Wait.
Yeah, we had
them
BottleTops.
images. Whoa. Did they work?
You're
gonna be 3 for 3 or you're gonna be 3 and 3 right now.
Here's the thing. I remember using them, but I think they just broke easily. So I think they worked, but they broke easily.
Interesting.
But I mean, yeah. Nostalgia is anytime we were like at the park and like having Coca-Colas. It reminded me of softball for some reason.
It does look softball-y.
Softball-y, specifically softball. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of queer girls.
Okay, Juan. I didn't say that.
I'm putting words in your mouth. I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
The double time drum.
Okay, so you're about 3 3-year products. Okay.
Yes.
Other ones could
use a little
room
bit
for
of
improvement.
Yeah.
Mine was Shamwow, MoonSand.
These are
things that I wanted. I feel like I never got anything unless they like sold it in stores.
Mm-hmm.
Because the calling didn't make sense to me. And I feel like I wasn't going to make my parents call, and my mom doesn't speak English. So I'm just like, what is she going to tell them? MoonSand?
Cha-ching is what they're going to say on the other line.
And I don't know. It just didn't make sense to my mind as a kid. Chia Pets.
Oh yeah, chia.
Bangers.
Bring back jingles. That's what we're missing in this world.
Yes, if TikTok influencers made fucking jingles for their TikTok shop, I would hella be in there buying shit.
That one Good Luck Charlie episode where PJ writes a jingle for his dad. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yes.
The bugman crushed my dreams. Everything I wanted to be. Bugs being on.
You gotta get more creative.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I miss it. Because I feel like ads were entertaining entertaining back then. I feel like that's why I didn't mind being advertised to.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, get it the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, because they know that like you have to sit through them for cable television. So
and they're trying to grab your attention too.
Yeah, so we just lost that art.
But actually, I got a chia pet for my girlfriend's brother. So that was exciting. I could have gotten one for myself.
I like how they chose characters for the character-inspired chia pets that really didn't need afros. They're like, you can get the...
I gave him Sonic.
You can get the piglet chia pet. I'm like, what is... Oh, the brand new Mufasa. Garfield.
Do you remember Garfield? Oh, you know what? But I feel like I could have gotten a chia pet because it was like available at fucking Kmart.
Yeah. That
and
one
Rite Aid, which don't exist anymore. Both don't exist anymore. Okay. Perfect brownie pan. Do you guys remember this?
This the one where you like bake it in the grid?
In like the grid. And like, I'm not a big baker, but those brownies look fire, dude. They look delicious. And every time I saw the commercial, I was like, what do we have here?
It made you hungry?
Yeah.
That's funny.
The commercial made me hungry.
Dude, okay. Like those commercials where it was like a bunch of like I feel like I'm split right in the middle on whether or not I'm a fan of kitchen appliances that only have one purpose. Like, cause sometimes I'm like, okay, this is just gonna take up room in my kitchen. But have you ever used like that perfect slice apple slicer?
Yes,
where it like cores
huge.
it, and that's like the only thing you can really use it for is apple.
Or a hard-boiled egg.
I guess.
You've never had a hard-boiled egg. Well, no, actually, I have. Well, soft-boiled in ramen.
Oh, that's true. New Year's resolution.
This is for you, ramen.
Some hard-boiled egg.
Winking at the camera. Okay. Yes.
But that's what I appreciate about some of these infomercials.
Products.
They were all, you know what they were? They were literally that quote from Robots, see a need, fill a need. It's just dead ass. It's like, have you ever flipped the burger wrong? With this perfect burger maker.
That's literally one.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. It was like minor inconveniences too.
They
It
were.
usually it was never, and usually the people in the commercials were so fucking stupid.
Okay,
Have you ever tried to open a carton of milk? Ugh, fucking spills it all over the place. Like, bruh.
But that's such a lost form of like art, like
like dumb
filming
little-
those commercials. I love seeing a middle-aged white woman being like, like at the problem. And
like a
she's
big
in,
X thumb.
she's in black and white. She's like, and then
You
like
should make one of those.
the twinkle sound goes up, and it's a little kid and like a fuck ass Bob, and he's like, ah.
Little Jimmy likes a new brownie.
He's like,
Not a good voice.
but like we need to bring those back. Like
I think so.
that's what's gonna sell. I'm telling you right now. That's what's gonna
It's gonna sell. It's what's gonna bring in the bucks. Pillow Pet, which you mentioned, Slushy Magic.
I wanted a slushy magic so bad.
Put some fucking slushy shit in there, and
yearned for a
then
slushy magic.
crazy how it would work too. Bendaroos.
Okay, remind me what bendaroos are.
Benda fucking roos. It was kind of
Benda fucking roos.
Bendaroos were kind of like pipe cleaners, but kind of made out of like plastic, and you could bend them and make shit like this. Do you ever see that?
Yes.
I was like, it's like Minecraft for my brain. Like I could just make anything that I wanted. But like, I feel like even as a kid, I probably wasn't gonna make anything cool. Like I knew I was gonna use it once, and then it would like collect dust.
So, but what I appreciate about products back in the day is that they would always come with like a book where you could follow some sort
hobbies.
of instructions. Like in when I was like watching compilations of old infomercials, like every single, like, first of all, 1995 was the magical number. Everything was fucking 1995, which I looked up a comparison of the late 2000s, 1995 to now. And I think it would have been equal to $30 nowadays, $31.
That's too bad.
Not too bad, but still. But they all came with like a inspiration cookbook, like, oh, this is how you can use this product XYZ ways. And then they were always throwing in free shit. Call in the next 10 minutes and you'll get.
I always wondered about that. How the fuck do they know it's the next 10 minutes?
I don't know.
In my head, they had a schedule like, okay, a commercial just went up here on the Cartoon Network. Getting any calls? Okay, they get it. They get the free shipping.
Imagine they run out. Sorry. Okay, we continue.
Well, now it's you. Those were mine.
Those were all yours. Well, I just want to give a quick shout out to Djibouti Dubs for doing funny dubs for the infomercials. I feel like that's like my connection to some of these infomercials. It's like, yes, I saw them on TV, but they didn't touch my heart as much.
They were immortalized with
Djibouti dubs. And they're just so ridiculous, and I love all of them. And they were all like Billy Mays commercials, which I looked up how he had passed away because I didn't know.
Who's Billy May?
Billy Mays is like the OxyClean man.
Oh.
And he always talks like this really loud.
Yeah.
And he has like the full ass
I didn't know he died.
He died. I think he had a heart attack.
Could have taken the My Pillow guy, but
luggage fell on him. I read that he had a heart attack and they found like cocaine in his system.
Oh.
And he was on like a bunch of anxiety medications that he wasn't supposed to be taking.
that OxyClean money, man.
I don't
corrupts
know. I mean,
you.
it was just a quick look. I'll be honest. I didn't look deep
Just a
into
quick
it.
glance.
But things that I yearned for were Webkinz. I really wanted a Webkinz. But I think the idea of paying for a toy in order to join a virtual website did not like appease my parents, which, you know, I understand. But I think we found a Webkinz once in a Kaiser Permanente parking lot when we were little. And we took it, but it didn't have the code because like the code would be separate from, it'll be like in the box. So we just like, you know, we had the Webkinz, but we didn't have
its soulless body.
we had the vessel. And we just kept it.
The vessel's crazy. Go on.
Webkinz. I also said Chia Pet, which I kind of touched on yours. The damn cereal straws. Do you remember those? It was like Fruit Loop cereal, and it was like a straw, and it had like a creamy inside, and you'd be like I wanted those.
You never got those?
No.
They were at Walmart. They were at Walmart.
No, I didn't have those.
Dude,
but then
they were
also
delicious. I'm like, oh my God.
me being like, I really wanted them. You're like, Dad.
Let me tell you.
They were great.
They were good.
I wanted
They had
those.
chocolatey ones too.
I know they had like some chocolate ones, but maybe I just wasn't a milk drinker like that. You know, my mom was probably
me neither,
like,
but yeah.
she was probably like, if I buy this, you're not gonna. What are you gonna drink?
You're not gonna use it for its
like,
intended purpose.
Yeah. I really wanted for some reason the Baby Alive that shit themselves. Like specifically.
Speak on that.
I think it was called like Baby Alive Wet and something, and so it like pissed and pooped itself.
Wet and Brown.
Yeah.
My other autobiography that I'm writing.
Alan, Wet and Brown.
The Food with a Purpose and then Wet and Brown.
Wet and Brown is volume 2. It was like a Baby Alive doll, and it was literally just like, you know how like
Came with diapers and shit, right?
Yeah, it came with like diapers and shit, and I guess it like every so often.
Literally.
Yeah, it came with diapers and shit. And like every so often, like the baby would like piss itself, and you just change the diapers. And there was a boy and a girl. So
fun.
But I thought that was just, I think I wanted it more just to see how it worked.
Okay. Fucking dissect. Break it apart. Limb by limb.
Dissect the baby. The Baby Alive, and just like, oh, this is the poop pouch.
Okay, I'm upset with this conversation.
I'm sorry. Abandoned bit. I wanted the password journal. The one that's like, Camila, pinche pero metiche. That TikTok. I wanted that one. I literally
I like those commercials. You remember them where it was like the little brother's trying to sneak into the journal.
Fuck ass little brother.
And then they had like spy gear for the boys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I really wanted the password journal. And I don't know what I would have written in it. Like, I think I'm gay, but I'm not a lesbian. Lock that shit up. Never look at it.
It does it deep inside.
And that's the only thing. I'm joking. I also really wanted a Snuggie. I just thought that it was just such a funny concept, like a blanket with sleeves. Like that's hilarious.
A blanket with holes.
A blanket with holes for your arms and a hoodie. I think
Yeah, I think so.
but you wore it like a hospital robe.
Oh,
I think.
never had one.
I did get to use a Snuggie once. My cousins had a Snuggie, and one time we had a sleepover and we had we watched the Gumby movie in her living room, and she fell asleep on the couch before she could give me a blanket. And so it was her younger sibling's blanket, and so it was like XS, super fucking small, and I was like just on the couch, like, and that was I think the only time I used a Snuggie. I also wanted a Slushy Magic, and I wanted a Fushigi. Yeah. It was, and my grandma was the catalog queen. Like the thing is though, she had 9 grandchildren. And she would only buy one product, and we all fought for it. Like it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. How she kept you coming to her house.
She's like, "Come over here, kids. I have an easy baked oven." Out of my fucking way. But the fushigi I begged for her to get, but I think she just didn't understand it. It's
just a fucking ball.
It's just a fucking ball. So we never got a fushigi. But I heard that it was like bullshit. Like
I feel like you could probably just do it with anything else, right?
Yeah, just kind of like it was like an illusion thing. But when I rewatched
you got a lesson when you bought fushigi and you had to clock in.
But when I watched the commercial again for fushigi, it was like it comes with this instructional video that teaches you everything you need to know to get started. So I feel like people didn't watch that and just right out of the box like try to do this.
And they were like, fuck this.
Just a glass ball. But that's my list of what I yearned for as a child.
What did you guys yearn for? We want to know.
Yeah.
In the comments, we've been seeing more comments, which I'm super appreciative and thankful. What, if anything that we talked about, you also wanted, let us know why. Or if something we didn't mention, something we missed, let us know as well.
Or just some of your favorite commercials from back in the day. Because I mean, we should do like a compare and contrast advertisements, like commercial advertising from there to now.
Okay.
And like give your little marketing perspective on it.
Well, I think that.
Okay, just because I have glasses.
Sorry. But we are reaching the end of the episode. And with that, we always have a little something. So, Natalia, I believe it's your turn.
My Latino artist recommendation of the week is going to be indie pop artist Cassandra. So Cassandra she's a Puerto Rican artist originally from Florida. She blends English and Spanish lyrics into the indie pop genre, which makes for a dreamy sound that she defines as intimate and introspective and very spot on, very dreamy music. Like if I had to give a comp, I would say that it's like if the Marias and Cali Uchis had a baby, it would be Cassandra.
A lot of people are going to fuck with that.
Yes, so definitely go check her out. I've seen that she's been working hard. She's always promoting her music. So like, yeah, girl, I see you. So definitely go check her out. Hard worker. Definitely, she's like great music. Like I said, if you like any of those comp artists that I mentioned, go check her out. And that's my Latino artist recommendation of the week.
Woo! We've done it, guys. We've reached the end. Had some silly times. Got mad a little bit, but had more silly times in the end. Thank you guys for tuning in. It really does mean a lot. And any messages from you?
Thanks, guys. Bye, Teresa.
Bye.